Alright, so set up, got that pretty much where I wanted it to go. I hit the blow dryer with the base, get that situated. So as you can see with the base now, it's kind of melted on here because I hit it with the blow dryer. But basically, you got your highlights all around, but in here is all the deep blacks now. It's a little mix of blues. Basically what you do is you hit this with rednecks, and then you go in with yellows and all this stuff, and we can make the lava. But as for him, as you can see, he's really dark compared to the comic. So what we want to do is we want to lighten them up, but we still want to keep all the shadows. So what I like to do is grab a brush, get some Createx Pearl White, and basically we're going to mist it to give it like a effect, almost like a layers, so you can kind of see through. So, and when I say mist, hold it back, just get in there with it. I see a spot drop there, but that's okay because I'm going to be throwing some speckles in anyway. And I'm going down instead of up because I want to keep those shadows. Under here it might be a little too dark, so we'll just kind of lighten it up a little bit. So as you can see, the shadows are still there, but they're not as heavy, so in different lights, different angles, we'll get it to look like the comic almost. It's kind of hard to see, so what we'll do is we'll go in different lights. So as you can see, like here, as you turn them, you know, see, as you can see from here turning to there, you get different effects. So that's the way I do the white on him. And next what I'll do is I'll hit some speckles, and I'll get his star done, because that'll be the last part after that. As far as the speckles, I'm not going to go too crazy, because there is a couple on him, but not too many. And it's pretty much my design anyway too, so I'm having fun with it. So let me set up the base, and we'll come back and I'll show you how I work out the base. Alright, I did my speckle work, so as you can see, it's not super potent, but it's still there. And you get that deep effect going with it. So you want, I wanted more of the white showing, but basically there's still speckles in there, as you can see, different lights. Didn't want to go too crazy, but I wanted it to be there. I might hit it with a couple extras at pinpoints. But let me set up the base and we'll go to that. We're back with the base. Basically what you need is reds and yellows, clears, whatever you want to do. Basically I got my turn signal red here. I got my Tamiya clear red. This is going to be going on most of it. I'll show you why. And you need some kind of a yellow. Lemon yellow works good. Whatever paint you got, it's cool. So basically I use flat red first because you gotta kind of get into areas. Giving clear red right away, kind of, it won't show all the way, but you want to go heavy. You want to just get into the circle areas. So what I'll show you is, so that's just a flat red. Let me set up and we'll show you what I do with the clears. Alright, so this is where we go with the clear red. This is actually pretty cool. This is where you can really actually have fun with this. And you can really make it nice and thick. Spraying real heavy just to get it all in there, make it bloody looking. Alright. So what we got now is a really nice bloody lava look going here, as you can see. The reason why you can really see it in the picture is because the light's really showing it, but once you don't have this blasted light on there, everything won't be as bad. So let me set up and we'll go to yellows next. Okay, we're back now. That was only about 30-second setup. I just wouldn't want to waste time on the camera. While it's still wet, I want to use the yellow because you can get kind of a bleed effect with going with this. So you kind of want to get in here and let's splash a little. And let it bleed into the place, let it look. Displaying really close so you can kind of see splatter effects going in there. And that's all going to be toned down a little bit too with a brush. So as you can see, kind of like some splatters going on. Having a little fun with it. So let me hit a couple more spots with this. And it starts blending together with the wet red that's in there. Okay, so right now I got my yellows in there and it's a little overpowering. That's okay, that's what I wanted. Go back to some of the clear red and we want to get that orange in there because right now it's just kind of red and yellow. So we want to kind of tone down the yellow a lot, but I'm going to go back in there with a brush next. So this is kind of just getting my base going. So as you can see, that's where I'm at now. So what I'll set up is set up on the desk and we will get it going with a brush because as you can see in different lights, you know, as you can see on that angle, we're getting like a nice lava rock coming out of here. So we'll set up and we'll be back. Okay, we're back, and what I do is I got my, let's see, got my paints all over in here, and what we're gonna do is got my brush, and basically I'm gonna have a little fun with the yellows now. Gonna get in here, do a little bit of little streaky things. Little deep crevices like the lava's coming through. I'm not too worried if I go a little too heavy in certain areas. Maybe follow some of the cracks that are sculpted there. So if you feel you went too heavy on an area, what you do is you get your clear red, you go really nice and thick in this, kind of tone it down a little. And just like let it drop in and mix. I want the heavy, it'd be heavy on a certain size in here because that's where all the hotness is coming from. And just go pretty thick. Look at it this way, it's lava. Can't go wrong with it. That's how you see it. In some parts that went a little too heavy. Get back in there with some more yellows. Mix it up a little. This one spot got kind of really messed up, so we'll go really thick with some yellow in here. Same thing with this one. So basically, you just keep working it. So as you can see, it's nice and bright, shinier. After all said and done, once this dries up, what I'll do is I'll take some Future Floor Wax and I'll dab it in there to make those really pop. And then I can kind of, maybe I'll flatten it a little bit, spray it with some Tesser's Dull Coat, and then just drop some Future Floor Wax in all these areas to make those shine. And that's pretty much how I do the lava base. And you know, you can keep working it. I'm going to spend some more time working on it, give it some more details and different crevices, but this gives you the idea. So hopefully you guys like this out. We'll finish up with the star and I'll show you the final product. Alright guys, we're back and we pretty much finished him up. Right now the hair is drying. I did a little bit of masking off. Once it's done, I'll work in some more details around the edges. The star under his chest is pretty much done, as you can see. So all done up there, and the base is nice and bright. As you can see, it's all laveled up. Worked it out pretty decent. So that's pretty much how I paint up my Captain Marvels. We'll get a 360 view up soon, and if you're going to Jersey Fest in 2012, you'll see this on display.